Don't grieve. Anything you lose comes round in another form. These words, whispered across centuries, still hold the power to soothe and inspire. They belong to Rumi, a 13th century poet, scholar and mystic whose wisdom continues to resonate deeply within us. Who was this man who spoke of love, loss and longing with such profound understanding? What secrets did he uncover in his journey from scholar to seeker? Let us delve into the life and poetry of Rumi, exploring the experiences that shaped his timeless message. Rumi, born Jalal ad-Din Muhammad Balkh, was far more than a poet. He was a scholar, a theologian, a Sufi mystic, a spiritual guide. Born in 1207 in Balkh, a city steeped in Persian culture, his life was a tapestry woven with threads of knowledge, devotion and love. His words, infused with the essence of his being, continue to guide seekers on their own inward journeys. To understand Rumi's poetry, we must first understand the life that breathed life into his verses. Rumi's early life was steeped in scholarship and spirituality. His father, Bahauddin Walad, was a renowned scholar and Sufi mystic himself. Under his father's tutelage, Rumi delved into the intricacies of Islamic theology, law, and philosophy. His family's flight from Central Asia, driven by the impending Mongol invasion, exposed him to diverse cultures and philosophies. This early exposure broadened his horizons and sowed the seeds of the inclusivity and universal love that would later blossom in his poetry. Rumi's life took a dramatic turn in 1244 with the arrival of Shams Tabrizi, a wandering dervish. This meeting ignited a profound spiritual transformation in Rumi, turning the established scholar into an ecstatic poet. Shams, with his unorthodox ways and burning passion, became Rumi's spiritual guide, opening his eyes to the depths of divine love and unity. This period marked a turning point in Rumi's life, leading him away from the confines of scholarly pursuits and into the wild expanse of spiritual awakening. Section 5. The Dance of Words. Rumi's encounter with Shams unlocked a torrent of creativity, pouring forth in the form of poetry. This meeting was not just a simple friendship but a profound spiritual connection that transcended the ordinary. Shams of Tabriz, a wandering dervish, became the catalyst for Rumi's transformation from a respected scholar to a passionate poet. Their bond was so intense that it shook the very foundations of Rumi's life, leading him to question everything he had known before. His verses, filled with longing, ecstasy, and the pain of separation, became a testament to his spiritual journey. Each poem was a reflection of his inner turmoil and his quest for divine love. The imagery in his poetry often depicted the vast deserts and the endless skies, symbolizing the boundless nature of his spiritual aspirations. The pain of separation from Shams, who mysteriously disappeared, only deepened Rumi's poetic expression, making his work resonate with a universal sense of longing and love. He used the language of love and longing to express his yearning for union with the divine, often represented by Shams. The Sufi dance, or Sama, became a physical manifestation of this spiritual journey, where the whirling dervishes symbolized the soul's ascent towards the divine. The bustling markets and the serene mosque interiors in his time provided a backdrop to his poetic musings, grounding his ethereal thoughts in the reality of everyday life. Two of his most significant works, the Masnavi and the Divan-e Shams, stand as pillars of Persian literature and Sufi mystical thought. The Masnavi, often referred to as the Quran in Persian, is a 6-book spiritual epic that delves into the depths of human experience and divine wisdom. The Divan-e Shams, a collection of lyrical poetry, is a tribute to his beloved Shams, and captures the essence of Rumi's spiritual and emotional journey. These texts have been studied, recited, and revered for centuries, influencing countless poets and mystics. These works, infused with Rumi's unique blend of spiritual insight and poetic mastery, continue to captivate and inspire readers worldwide. Today, people from all walks of life find solace and inspiration in Rumi's words. His poetry transcends cultural and linguistic barriers, speaking to the universal human experience. The traditional Persian bookbinding process, still practiced today, ensures that these timeless works are preserved for future generations. As modern readers delve into Rumi's poetry, they embark on their own spiritual journeys, guided by the wisdom and beauty of his words. Section 6. Masnavi, a Spiritual Odyssey. The Masnavi, a sprawling 6-volume poem, is considered one of Rumi's most important works. It is a vast ocean of stories, anecdotes, and teachings that guide the reader towards spiritual enlightenment. Through tales of animals, kings, and everyday people, Rumi weaves profound spiritual truths, addressing themes of love, loss, faith, and the search for meaning. The Masnavi is not merely a collection of stories, it is a map for the soul, guiding readers towards a deeper understanding of themselves and the divine. Section 7. Divan-e Shams, A Blazing Sun. The Divan-e Shams, named after Rumi's beloved Shams Tabrizi, is a collection of lyrical poems that burn with passion and longing. These poems, raw and emotionally charged, express the ecstasy and agony of Rumi's spiritual journey. The absence of Shams, who disappeared under mysterious circumstances, fueled Rumi's creative fire, leading to some of his most poignant and powerful poetry. The Divan-e Shams is a testament to the transformative power of love and loss, reminding us that even in heartbreak, there is beauty and transcendence. Section 8. The Wedding Night. Rumi's death in 1273 was not seen as an ending but as a reunion with his beloved, a concept he often referred to as the wedding night. This idea of death as a union with the divine is deeply rooted in Sufi mysticism, where the soul's journey is seen as a return to its source. Rumi's poetry often speaks of this longing for the divine, a yearning that transcends the physical world and seeks a deeper spiritual connection. His followers, inspired by his teachings of love, unity, and inner peace, established the Mevlevi order, also known as the Whirling Dervishes. The Whirling Dervishes are famous for their unique form of worship, which involves spinning in a meditative dance. This dance is not just a physical act but a spiritual practice that symbolizes the soul's ascent towards the divine. Each movement is filled with meaning, representing the journey of the soul through the stages of spiritual development. Through music, poetry, and the iconic whirling dance, they sought to experience the divine ecstasy that Rumi so eloquently described. Music and poetry are integral to Sufi practices, serving as vehicles for expressing the ineffable and connecting with the divine. The melodies and verses are not just art forms but spiritual tools that help practitioners transcend the mundane and enter a state of divine presence. Centuries after his passing, Rumi's message continues to resonate across cultures and languages, reminding us of the unifying power of love and the importance of seeking truth within. His works have been translated into numerous languages and are celebrated worldwide, from intimate Sufi gatherings to grand cultural festivals. Rumi's poetry speaks to the universal human experience, touching on themes of love, loss, and the eternal quest for meaning. His words invite us to look beyond the surface and explore the depths of our own souls, encouraging a journey of self-discovery and spiritual awakening. Section 9. What will your verse be? Rumi's legacy is a testament to the enduring power of words to heal, inspire, and awaken. His poetry, written centuries ago, still resonates with a profound sense of wisdom and beauty. Each verse is a window into the soul, offering insights that are as relevant today as they were in his time. His poetry, transcending cultural and linguistic barriers, continues to touch the hearts of millions worldwide. From the bustling streets of Tehran to the quiet corners of a library in New York, Rumi's words find a home. They speak to the universal human experience, bridging gaps and fostering a sense of shared humanity. He reminds us that the journey towards spiritual enlightenment is not a solitary pursuit but a dance of love, longing, and ultimately, union with the divine. The whirling dervishes with their graceful movements symbolize this dance, spinning in a state of ecstatic devotion. It's a reminder that spirituality is not just about introspection but also about connection and community. As we delve into his verses, we are invited to embark on our own inner journeys, seeking the truth that resides within. Whether it's through meditation, reflection, or simply walking in nature, Rumi's words encourage us to explore the depths of our own souls. They challenge us to look beyond the surface and find the deeper meaning in our lives. What speaks to you most deeply in Rumi's words? Is it his call for love and compassion, his insights into the human condition, or his profound spiritual wisdom? Each reader finds their own unique connection to his poetry, a verse that resonates with their personal journey. Share your favorite quote and let us continue the conversation, weaving a tapestry of shared wisdom and inspiration. By sharing our interpretations and reflections, we not only honor Rumi's legacy, but also enrich our own understanding. Together we can create a vibrant community of seekers, each contributing their own verse to the ongoing story of human experience.